And we are back here at NAB 2019, and we're here at the Samson booth. Samson, a maker of all kinds of audio and video accessory products. And you know, a lot of people are starting to make video with very inexpensive devices like their iPhones, their iPods, but audio is such an important part of that, and it always seems to me like on those phones that audio is kind of left behind. They got great cameras, but really crummy mics. So we're here talking with Tina DeSaro from Samson. Tina, what sort of solutions does Samson have to that issue?
So we found that a lot of people were coming across that same issue that you had described. So we decided to make the GoMic Mobile, which is a dual-channel mobile wireless solution for portable video.
Now, by dual channel, you mean two separate sources? It's not a diversity system, but it's two mics.
Two microphones, yep. Any combination of a handheld or a belt pack.
So how does it work?
So it operates on 2.4, and it has a small, lightweight, rechargeable receiver that accepts the signal from both of those microphones.
And that's this over here attached to the phone?
Right here, yeah. And using all the cables provided here, whether that be an Android, an iOS, or a 3.5 for your DSLR, it syncs up the video with your device.
So that's fantastic. So it really is a tiny little unit, I mean, that you could put in your pocket or your backpack. What sort of stamina does that have?
It's very durable, very lightweight. We even have people use Velcro to just stick it on the back of a tablet or an iPad, but we also provide a hot shoe mount for your DSLRs and these handy brackets here to bracket onto your phone, and it is adjustable, so if you're working with, let's say, like a Galaxy or a Note, no issues there.
What sort of range do you get out of something like that?
You get about 100-foot range, like most 2.4 products.
Right, which is, if you're shooting with an iPhone, you're not really going to be at a 100-foot range.
You'll have more than what you need.
Right, right. So, and is the battery, it's a rechargeable battery, but is it replaceable?
Yes, we actually haven't had any issues with the battery so far. The product's been out for 2 years, and I haven't gotten a call yet for a replacement. So definitely a good sign on that, but we'll be able to replace it for you if need be.
And I did a terrible job of making that a clear question. I meant, is it something that if you run out of battery, you could put another one in?
Oh, no. The battery sled, unfortunately, is not replaceable.
So it's something that you get the battery that, you know, if it lasts a few hours and then you're done. What about charging it from the USB? Can you do that at the same time as you're using it?
Yeah, we've actually had people even use those rechargeable power banks to just charge out on the field if need be.
So if you do need to use it for a longer period of time, you're doing a show like NAB, for instance, you can do that with a USB battery pack.
Yep, of course.
Now tell me about the transmitters here. So in this package, you get one lav and one handheld. Can you change that at all if you want two handhelds?
Yeah, you can do any sort of combo. The way it's packaged is your primary get yourself into the set bundle, and that comes with one receiver, one transmitter of your choice, whether that be a handheld or a belt pack, and all the cables we spoke about. And then you could purchase the second microphone separately for an additional $99 to make sure that you're getting the combination or configuration that you need.
You know, I'm trying to find a question that's going to stump you here, but you seem to really know everything there is about this product. Okay, let's say I only want to use one microphone. Will it split that to go on both channels?
It's a one channel per one microphone, so it actually comes up on the receiver as two separate channels. So it'll just kind of forget about the second channel and focus on the one that you're utilizing.
Right, so, and that's a little bit concerning. Obviously, when you're using two, it'll put one on the left channel, one on the right. But if you're using one, you're going to get left channel and nothing, which I would just think, for you know, video professionals like myself, that's not a problem. But for you know, the target market, so I wonder if that's having a blank channel. Oh,
actually, there's a fix for that. So what we decided to provide is
I knew there'd be a fix for that. Tina's got a fix for everything, I'm telling you.
We've thought about it all. So if you are using one microphone, all you have to do is just toggle this little switch at the bottom to mix, and that will actually split your signal and give you the one microphone signal on both left and right. Or if you're running two microphones and you'd like to split the signal in a dual left-right mono type situation and edit them separately in post-production, you would leave it on two-channel mode.
So someone who starts out with their iPhone, but then maybe graduates to a broadcast camera or a DSLR, they don't have to throw this away. You can continue to use it.
That's for sure. Yep, you can use it with the DSLR, and we even have quite a few lavalier or headset or earset microphones that if they outgrow the lavalier and they also want to add additionals, we have quite a few that will work with our P3 connection as well.
Last question is sometimes mics, especially at the lower end of the price point and maybe using 2.4, there's some latency issues. And I've seen it where, if you're listening with headphones, you hear an echo and that sort of thing. Do you have any issues with this trouble?
Not at all. So it is a hardwire connection from the receiver to the charging point on your phone, so no latency issues there.
Fantastic. And what sort of price point does this come in at?
So the primary bundle, the one mic, the receiver, and all the cables, comes in at $199, and then for the second transmitter to utilize the 2-channel capabilities is $99.
Tina DeSaro, you have been incredibly helpful today. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Anytime. So nice to meet you.
Thank you. And that's all the time we have for in this segment, but we've got plenty more interviews coming your way, so please stay tuned to Live Now.